Hey guys, welcome back to the 406 Stacker channel, coming to you from the last best place. I've got a kind of a unique coin this week, or round. This is a 1/10 ounce piece from the Gold Standard Corp. For integrity, there is no substitute. Contains 1/10 ounce pure gold. And then it has Adam Smith, Trust in God, 1980 on it. So I was doing a little bit of research on this. A buddy messaged me that this came into their shop. It didn't test pure, so they were going to scrap it. Did a little bit of research, and I found out that they actually kind of alloy, or this company alloyed their metal, kind of like the U.S. does. So it's 22 karat. It does contain a full 1/10 ounce of gold, but they alloy silver and metal with it. I'm going to read some information here I found off Chifa Coins about the Gold Standard Corporation, and I'll include some pictures of different coins and stuff while I read this off. And I'm not going to read the whole article. I'll link it in the description. If you want to read it, you can go ahead and read it there. So it says, the Gold Standard Corp was founded in Kansas City, Missouri by Conrad J. Braun in 1977. He purchased gold for integrity. There is no substitute from the U.S. Treasury in 1980, minted his own coins, and sold them to the public. The denomination of these coins and notes as well in the gold standard unit, along with promotional slogans like sound commercial banking, denationalization of money, and free choice of currency. Each coin bears the image of a different free market economic theorist from 1983 to 1989. As the price of gold and silver took a steep dive, Braun made some unwise investments in commodity futures in an effort to keep his company afloat. On the domestic front, he was arrested for harassing his spouse and imprisoned for 2 years beginning in 1991. From jail, he ran GSC by phone. Then, in 1993, 3 employees discovered that the company was $2 million in debt. They turned records over to the FBI, who in turn raided the offices in February and emptied their vaults. Agents found only about $100,000 worth of gold, silver, and platinum. In March, they began their inquiry. Braun was accused of defrauding at least 550 investors and depositors. He was arrested in September of that year. In April 1994, with the company kaput, he pled guilty to 5 counts of mail wire fraud and 5 counts of interstate transportation of funds obtained to pay nearly $2 million in restitution. It goes on to tell some other stuff that had happened in his life. Let's see here. I'm still reading this off old paper copies, right? So I'm still analog in some respects. I like to print this stuff, and then I have it. Information on GSC coinage from the second edition of Kloss publication, Unusual Coins of the World, is 1/20th ounce gold standard unit. Had Nicholas L. Deek on it. Internationalization of sound money, and it struck at Roger Williams Mint in 1980. 1/10 ounce gold standard unit, Adam Smith, Trust in God, stuck at Rogers Williams Mint in 1979. Quarter gold standard, Harry Hazlitt, Free Choice of Currency, struck at American Pacific Mint in 1984. Half-ounce gold standard, Frederick A. Hayek, Denationalization of Money, struck at the American Pacific Mint in 1984. 1 gold standard unit, 1 ounce Edward C. Harwood, sound commercial banking, and that was struck at the Roger William Mint in 1981. 1 gold standard unit, Edward C. Harwood, sound commercial banking, struck at the American Pacific Mint in 1984. The Gold Standard Corporation coins also have been struck in platinum and silver. So pretty cool. I'd never heard of these, or at least hadn't thought that I'd heard of them. I had heard of the Gold Standard Engelhard bars. Those, I believe, came after he sold his mint, or I'm not sure exactly how they came about. But those, they are somehow associated with Mr. Braun here. I came across another YouTuber's channel, Smaug, is his name. I'll put the link in the description as well and call him out. He did a video on the different silver bars that came out, again, from the same guy. He somehow worked with Engelhard. They're pretty rare mintage, tier 1, maybe Silverstruck, if he watches this, can talk about him in a video. He collects a lot of Engelhard and knows that stuff inside and out. But I thought this was a pretty cool piece. I like fractional gold. I've told you guys that plenty of times. 1/10 ounce, that made my budget stretch a little bit for this go around. I just do this on the side. I'm not a super wealthy man, but I do have a little bit of extra money that I can put away, and in this case I bought gold this week. So if that's interesting to you, I thought it was pretty cool. One of the things that was really cool about this story is in January 26th of 2004, he was in front of a court, and it says Braun left the judge buzzing when he showed up at a Johnson County District Court in Olathe, Kansas, wearing a bumblebee costume, complete with yellow stripes, cloth wings, and a foot-long stinger. This satirical getup was his way of protesting what he claims was a sting operation by prosecutors involving his wife, brother-in-law, and youngest of his 3 sons. Their case, involving a blackmail charge, alleges that he made threats against his ex-wife's current husband. So this guy did not like the government, and he protested everything that he could. You know, when it came to money, when it came to the courts, kind of like that about him. I would be interested to hear if any of you guys have ever heard of the gold Standard Corp, or if you have any of this gold in your stack. That would be interesting to hear. If you guys enjoy this type of content, consider liking and subscribing. Till next time, stack as big as the sky.